I did a video a few months back regarding taking my son to hospital because we noticed that he had one leg bigger than the other. So today he's already had an MRI, like I think 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Now we're only just getting the results of the MRI. We have to go in with him, take him out of school right now, and they're going to work out what needs to be done, if anything. So pretty much the choices are, we've been told they'll either leave it and it'll just catch up on its own. It's just one of them weird things to happen. They will stunt the growth of the longer leg, so the other leg catches up and then unstunt it. I don't know how they even do that. And the other one, which is the more severe one, if they don't think that would work, they will almost, the best way to explain it is they'll cut the bone in half on his shorter leg, attach a metal frame to it that you'll have to turn the screws to extend the bone each day, letting it heal. Like you'd stretch it, let it heal, stretch, let it heal, until it catches up. But for anyone who knows what it's like living with a kid with ADHD, who wants to run around screaming and be happy and enjoying himself, to then have the idea of him having to potentially be in like a wheelchair, very nerve-wracking. But like I said, I'm going to bring you along for the journey and let you know what they say, I guess. Best way of putting it. Yeah, it's one of them videos today. It's one of them videos. See you in the next clips. So I've arrived at the hospital. It's literally just took me 40 minutes to park. So I sent off Chloe, sent off Arlo straight away so I could park. And they're not late for the appointment. I think I've got 2 minutes to the appointment start, so I'm sort of in a rush to find where they are. Because look, even they're literally complaining about the parking because no one can get parked. It's madness. Oh, sorry, mate. It's crazy. I've never had it like it. It's madness. So see you all in a second. Hello there everyone, and we are back. Went to the hospital, couldn't actually record anything while in the appointment because they put us in this like absolutely tiny room. So you had me, my wife Chloe and Arlo we had to pick up from school. So he brought in there, and then there was 3 specialists and 2 nurses, and the room, if you imagine like a toilet cubicle, it's like almost like 3 in a row. That's how big it was. We're all stood there like, what's going on? So the specialist, a lot of lower limbs, checked him over. I said yes, he's got longitudinal deficiency, which is what we knew anyway. The MRI came back. He said that the bones in his ankle not the way they're meant to be, but it's at the point where they're not that bad where it will actually affect him later on in life. So that's completely fine. That's something ticked off our list. Next thing they said, this is what we were mainly worried about, was that his one leg was bigger than the other. So pretty much he's told us now that his thigh bone on his left leg is 3 centimeters bigger than the one on the left. So in other words, he's got to have a they took the shoes off him today because they're going to adjust his own school shoes to make it like 3 centimeters bigger on one side. So he's putting less pressure on his knees because you don't want him to have it damaged, make it even worse when it already is. Obviously he doesn't really notice it as much, but that potentially could be because of his ADHD. He doesn't feel pain the same way other people do. Like, it's one of them. So they're gonna make some shoes, which is completely fine. We were happy with that. But then they went, we are actually gonna fix his leg. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna stunt the growth on his long leg, and by doing that, they pretty much put almost like pins in it, or like the pins in it, but like it shortens the knee, so it stops it growing as fast. So that's gonna fucking suck, and he should have that when it's about said about 9 years old. You should be having that, which is a bit shit, but he's young. And at the time, I can't remember what I was doing at 9 years old, which is a weird way of putting it. I can't remember. Then you've also got the situation of, we found out he has, in your knee you have cruciatus ligaments in both knees. in his normal legs, the one that's grown, the bigger one, the left leg, he has cruciate ligament. In his right knee, there isn't. It's not there. It just hasn't formed at all. So his right leg, he has no ligament in his knee. His right thigh is 3 centimeters smaller, which is causing that's what's causing the leg to be higher. And almost it's like he's walking with one foot on his tiptoes. And hopefully with this new insole, it's going to come across. They said regarding his cruciate ligament, they're not going to do that until he's a lot older, till he's reached literally like near enough fully grown. So they went about 17, 18 years old, he'll be having surgery. So I'm thinking like almost 10 years in the future that my son's to have this surgery. I'm like, oh my God, my son's to have a surgery. Even though I know it's years and years in advance. And this sounds really weird, but even like, most people go like, because adding the ligament will be the thing that will, and doing the bone, will make the legs the same height. However, we said at that age, would he actually want that procedure? That's the sort of question that we've been asking ourselves. Because as parents, like, yeah, we want him to have the best like chance of health and all the good stuff. But if he's older, like the bloke said, between 14 and 18 years old, to be having these procedures, the main ones. And we were like, well, if I was 18, I'd be like, if it didn't bother me in the slightest, I'd be like, yeah, crack on. I'm not bothered. I don't want to do it. I'd wear a bigger shoe. Whereas the knock knee, so it's like a minimum of 4 procedures, really. So you've got fixing the knock knee, which is two procedures, minimum 2 procedures. Sorry, because you have to put the pins in to fix it, get it the right way, let it heal, get the pins out, and hope it stays in the right position where it's meant to be. Fine. Then you've got the cruciate ligament, which is the second thing. So it's mad. It's mad. But the pins for the knock knee will fix the growth, so it will stunt the longer one. It's a bit mad, you know. It's a bit mad, but that's the way it is. And now we have sort of like a game plan, almost like a time frame. So I'm less worried about it now, because I was worried about it being like, oh, you're having fucking surgery next week. Well, obviously it's NHS, and you're having surgery next year, sort of thing. At least I know he'll be like grown up, like self-sufficient to the point where he can tell us what he needs. To me, when you're younger, they don't really tell you what they need. They just say, oh, I'm hurting, or thirsty, drink. Like, they're not like telling you, like, I feel really sick, or this really hurts, I need some medicine. You don't really get that with younger kids. So yeah, there you go. That's my second pretty much big appointment in a week. At least tomorrow's a free day. Tomorrow seems alright. But anyway, been King Sloth. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.